Hi there, a very good morning, good afternoon to all of you, depending on wherever you're watching me. This simply talks with another video, and this time this video relates to a very interesting agrochemical company. So let's get started. First of all, disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation. People taking any position to any share that I talk about should that be their own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor against any company that I talk about. I'm not a member of the NEC and BSC, and that I'm not an official portfolio advisor. Whatever discussions I have with respect to stocks is purely on the basis of my experience into investments and trading over the last 13-14 years. So kindly, whatever decisions you take with respect to investments, do consult your financial advisor. So before I talk about this company, here's small request. Can you support me on Patreon? Once you do that, help me grow the channel. Help you also ask me questions, seek out answers in greater detail. Once you get a $10 membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and number of podcasts on the markets, on industries, on the economy, etc. And you get all your queries answered with respect to the markets. Whatever queries you'll be having, you can question me there, and you can become a member of WhatsApp as well if you get a yearly membership. So in order to discuss about this company, let me take you to the screener website. The company in question here is BASF, a renowned agrochemical firm that went into slight oblivion in 2022 and 23 because one or two of their products they discontinued and so ended up in a situation where sales growth, if you look at the sales growth got hampered a bit. So it was around 13,000 crores around about there in March 22 and March 23. But since then, things have moved on. Even March 24, they had 13,700 crores of sales and margins remained around there. So between 13,000, 13,800 crores of sales between 2022 till 2024 for 2 years. And now things are looking much brighter as it is looking much better for all most of the, you can say, larger agrochemical players. Agrochem as a theme is coming back into focus, and I always believe that you need to buy into the best of the companies. So that's why we are looking at a situation where we are buying into, or I won't say buying into, but you should be looking at companies which are larger in shape. So BASF, it is not in my portfolio, so that's a disclaimer. But BASF is one of the best in this business. A 28,000 crore market cap company at a PE of 42. Uh, you would think that 40-42 PE is extremely stretched, but if you look at the historical PE ratio, then it's not that stretched. 34-35 with its 5-year historical number. So slightly expensive because it ran up after the June quarter numbers, but one can probably look at it from a 3-year time frame because this theme is now starting to pick up. So basically, what the company does is it is a portfolio. The India portfolio consists of six segments. It is an MNC, you can say, agrochem company, which has six segments in the India, you can say, portfolio: agricultural solutions, you have materials, industrial solutions, surface technologies, you have nutrition and care, and chemicals as well. It is a part of the BASF group, which have 110,000 employees globally across the globe in many countries. So material segment contributes to around 23% of their revenues. Then they have the nutrition and care segments for the plants, which is around 25% of the revenue, and chemicals contribute around 18%. And as you would have understood if you're in the market, that chemicals are also coming back into focus as China is now recovering. So things are getting better for these companies. They had an acquisition of engineering plastic business in August of 2020. The company acquired 100% stake of BASF Performance Polyamides India Limited for a consideration of around 300 crores. That has also contributed to the sales. And so overall, the company is big into agrochemicals. Now, if we talk about the numbers, as I said, market cap around 28,000 crores. So you can say a smaller mid cap company. If you talk about the numbers, then on quarterly basis, what they did was around So let me look at the consolidated numbers. 3970 crores of sales versus in June quarter last year. What they so think we should be looking at standalone. So 3970 crores of sales versus 3380 crores. So good, nearly 20% growth in sales. Profitability jumped from 200 crores, it's jumped to 312 crores. That is the highlight of how this business has panned out. And margins have expanded from 6% to 8%. That has, you can say, yielded growth in terms of profitability. Operational performance has been extremely good. Other income also boosted the numbers. 36 crores of other income versus 9 crores. That has consistently been growing. Overall profits of 220 crores versus that they had last time around profits of 113 crores. So very strong numbers. EPS of around 50-51 rupees, and if this continues, we are going to see even better numbers in the next 2-3 quarters. That is what is estimated. Now if you look at the cash flow numbers, that is also good. So cash from operating activities has grown to 800 crores in March of 2024, which is a significant jump from 530 crores. If you look at the shareholding pattern, promoters hold a significant chunk, 73.3%. FII is around 4.3%, but that has increased gradually from around say around 2.8% in December of 2022 as numbers started to improve. Even before that, FII holding started to increase, and now they are at 4.3%. DII holding is around 6%, and public shareholding is now down from somewhere around 17.8, 18% 2-3 years back to 16%, 16.3%. So that is the overall makeup of how the company has performed. I believe that since this cycle has just begun, I think all these kind of companies in the same domain, you look at their peers, they should do well. The whole industry does well once things turn around. So hopefully over the next 2 years, 3 years, this should do well. I would not like to talk about targets or anything of that sort, but one can definitely look at with the kind of numbers it has produced that the stock could do well. Technically speaking, this is a 1 year chart on TradingView. So you look at here after the numbers, when the numbers came out around 6th 7th August, the stock moved up sharply with heavy volumes. You see the volumes here, huge volumes, and eventually now what has happened is that after 2-3 days of real up move and RSI shooting up, now the stock is into consolidation. So around currently it is around 20 DMA. If you really want to get into it, and in my, you can say, opinion, one can definitely look at you can say accumulating from these levels all the way to the 50 DMA. 50 DMA is around 6,000. So between these levels of say around sorry 3,000, sorry 6,000, as I mentioned 6,000. So between these levels of current levels of 6,500 all the way to say levels closer to 6,000, one can definitely accumulate from a 2 to 3 year perspective. It does look very decent. Again, kindly do consult your financial advisor before taking any call. So this was a video on BASF. Please do like and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so you can get my video straight away when I post it. Kindly support me on Patreon. The link is in the description. Thank you.